Alright, Algebra Bros, let's go ahead and knock out another example in which we'll be using laws of exponents. Here we have kind of a nasty looking fraction. We have 25x to the negative 2 times y, all in the numerator, and then 15x to the fourth y squared in the denominator. There are a couple of ways of going about doing this one. I'll just provide one way that seems to be, well, at least in my opinion, the most direct way of doing it. And that's to break this up into three separate fractions. With something like this, we can envision this as a product of three fractions, and the first of those three fractions is going to be made up of 25 and 15. So one fraction, involved is 25 over 15. Another fraction is going to involve the x's, that is x to the negative 2 all over x to the fourth. And then the third fraction is going to be y to the first all over y squared. Of course, go ahead and mentally check that this works out. If you were to go backwards, you'd multiply all three tops together and then all three bottoms together, and you would see that we'd arrive at the original fraction. But the reason why I want to do it this way is because we can use laws of exponents to help us with simplifying this further. Well, honestly, no real laws of exponents going to help us with the first fraction, but we can simplify it. 25 and 15 are each divisible by 5, and if you do that, you'll have 5 over 3. As with this fraction right here, one property of exponents tells us that if we're dividing two items with the same base, then we have to subtract the exponents. So we're going to write a single base x, and how you subtract is pretty important. You actually want to take the exponent in the numerator, which is negative 2, write that first, and then subtract the exponent in the denominator, which is 4. Similarly, we'll write the third fraction as 1 base y to the power of 1 minus 2. Keep the 5 over 3 as is. X to the negative 2 minus 4 is x to the negative 6. And then y to the 1 minus 2 is y to the negative 1. Alright, keep in mind that the instructions tell us that they want all exponents positive. So we'll rewrite x to the negative 6 as 1 over x to the 6th, and then y to the negative 1 as 1 over y. And you see that we're multiplying three fractions together. No big shock there. But everything's been simplified, so let's go ahead and multiply all three of these fractions back in. So multiply the three tops together, the three bottoms together, and we'll arrive at our final answer of 5 over 3x to the 6th y. Right, there are other ways of going about simplifying this, but I think this is the more direct way, and seems to be a little more sensible in my opinion. But if you have any questions about the different ways of going about doing this one, feel free to reach out to me. Otherwise, I'm going to cut the video off here, and again, thanks for watching.